Welcome to NT Coins World, your go-to channel for in-depth numismatic knowledge. Today, we are diving into the world of Jefferson Nickels, exploring two of the most intriguing issues in the series, the 1959 Jefferson nickel and 1960 Jefferson nickel. In this video, we'll uncover its historical significance, design details, mintage figures, market value, notable errors, and collector interest. Stay tuned to discover what makes this coin special and whether it could be a hidden gem in your collection. The 1959 Jefferson nickel was minted during a period of economic stability in the United States. The late 1950s marked the post-World War II boom, with increased consumer spending, technological advancements, and a rapidly growing economy. During this time, coin production was relatively steady, and the demand for circulating coinage remained high. The Jefferson nickel series had already been in circulation for over 2 decades by 1959, having first been introduced in 1938 as a replacement for the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honored the third U.S. President Thomas Jefferson and showcased his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1959 issue continued this tradition, maintaining the same design that had become a staple of U.S. coinage. The 1959 Jefferson nickel retains the classic design introduced in 1938 by Felix Schlag. Features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. "In God We Trust" is inscribed to the left. Liberty and the date, 1959, appear to the right, displays a detailed depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. The words "E pluribus unum" appear above Monticello. Monticello is written directly below the building. The denomination 5 cents and United States of America are inscribed below. If the coin was minted in Denver, a D mint mark appears to the right of Monticello. Philadelphia minted coins do not carry a mint mark. The 1959 Jefferson nickel was produced at 2 U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, mint, no mint, mark 27,248,000 coins; Denver, mint, D mint, mark 160,738,240 coin. Among these, the Denver minted nickels were produced in significantly higher numbers, making them more common in circulation today. The Philadelphia minted coins, while still widely available, had a much lower mintage and are generally more sought after in higher grades. The value of a 1959 Jefferson nickel largely depends on its condition, with uncirculated and full steps examples commanding the highest prices. Full steps, FS, refers to coins where the steps of Monticello are fully visible and well struck, a rarity in Jefferson nickels. Good, G4 to fine F12, 10 cents to 25 cents, very fine VF20 to extremely fine XF $40, 0.2, 5 to 0.75, MS60 to MS63, $1 to $5, MS64, to MS65, $5 to $15, MS66, and higher, $20 minus $200 plus higher for full steps examples. Full steps varieties in MS66 and above can sell for hundreds of dollars, with some rare high-grade specimens reaching prices of $1,000 or more. The 1959 Jefferson nickel has several known errors and varieties that make it an exciting coin for collectors. Some of the most notable include some 1959-D nickels exhibit a repunched mint mark, where the D appears doubled or shifted. These errors can fetch $50 or more depending on clarity. A few examples display noticeable doubling in the inscriptions or Jefferson's profile, making them more valuable. This error occurs when a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to an improperly cut blank. These are worth $50 or more depending on the severity of the clip. Coins struck off-center can command values ranging from $50 to several $100 based on the degree of misalignment. Some examples have die cracks or cuds, raised portions where the die broke. These errors are collectible and can be worth $20 to $100 plus. The 1959 Jefferson nickel is widely collected, both in circulated and uncirculated conditions. While circulated examples are common and inexpensive, high-grade uncirculated examples, particularly those with the full steps designation, are much rarer and sought after. For investors focusing on MS66 or higher grade examples, as well as error varieties, can yield strong returns over time. Proof-like strikes and well-preserved examples are highly desirable among numismatists. That concludes our deep dive into the 1959 Jefferson nickel. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin offers a great blend of history, value, and collectability. If you have any 1959 Jefferson nickels in your collection, be sure to check for full steps and possible errors. They could be worth more than you think. The 1960 Jefferson nickel belongs to an era of economic expansion in the United States. The post-war boom of the 1950s had set the stage for a decade of growth, and coin production was at an all-time high. Unlike previous decades where the 5-cent coin underwent significant changes due to metal shortages, such as the wartime silver nickels from 1942 to 1945, the 1960 nickel maintained the same composition introduced in 1960-1938. This coin was a part of everyday transactions and circulated widely throughout the U.S. economy. The Jefferson nickel was designed by Felix Schlag, who won a competition held by the U.S. Mint in 1938. The obverse of the 1960 nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" appear on either side, along with the year 1960. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia home, is prominently displayed. The inscriptions include "E pluribus unum" at the top, Monticello in the center, and 5 cents, and United States of America below. The 1960 Jefferson nickel was produced in large numbers across multiple mint facilities. Philadelphia, Mint. No, Mint. Mark, 55,416,000. Denver, Mint D. Mint. Mark, 192,582,180. Proof coins. Philadelphia, 1,691,602. With a combined mintage of nearly 250 million coins. The 1960 nickel is not considered rare in general circulation, but certain varieties and errors make specific examples highly desirable among collectors. The value of a 1960 Jefferson nickel depends on factors such as mint mark, condition, and errors. Typically worth face value, though, higher grade examples can fetch around 10 cents to $1. Prices range from $2 to $10 depending on the grade. Well-preserved proofs can be worth between $5 and $25. The rare full steps variety, indicating a well-struck Monticello with visible steps, can command prices of $50 to $500, depending on quality and rarity. Collectors are always on the lookout for errors, and the 1960 Jefferson nickel has several known varieties. Some Denver minted nickels show traces of a repunched D, making them more valuable to collectors. A noticeable doubling effect on the date and lettering can significantly increase value. Coins struck off-center by 10% to 50% can range in value from $10 to over $100. A manufacturing defect where a portion of the coin's edge is missing can be worth $20 to $150 depending on severity. Though the 1960 Jefferson nickel is not particularly rare, collectors seek high-grade specimens, error varieties, and full steps examples. Completing a Jefferson nickel collection requires finding key dates and high-quality examples, making the 1960 issue an important part of the series. The 1960 Jefferson nickel may seem like an ordinary 5-cent piece, but its history, design, errors, and collector appeal make it a fascinating subject for numismatists. If you have one in your collection, be sure to check for any unique varieties or high-quality strikes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to NT Coins World, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare 1959 Jefferson nickels and 1960 Jefferson nickels in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting.